That's pretty good. Key percent.
It's a speed run, but you just have to get the 2 keys.
Yeah. Once you get the frame, you get the last key.
Have you heard of nipple percent?
Oh, I've heard nipple percent for Mario Odyssey. Yeah,
that's the one.
The fastest way to get Mario's shirt off. Oh, there he goes. Pinstripe pottery.
I ran out too early. Yeah.
All right, time for a pathetic.
There's also a Pokemon Sword and Shield speed run called Flex on Mum percent. And it's like get to the first boutique, buy a specific shirt, and then go back to Mum and spin around.
Flex on Mum. I love the category extensions for speedruns.
Yeah, they're pretty fun at times.
There was a pretty great one for Tony Hawk. I forget what it was though. It was just something really dumb.
Spider-Man percent.
Maybe. I mean, that would technically just be 100% though, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I don't know what the criteria is. No, not really, because you don't have to play the game as Spider-Man to get the 100% unlock.
So you just boot up the game. It's like, here's my save file, Spider-Man percent.
No, you have to play. It's like a 100% run, but you stop right before this. You actually play the game as Spider-Man.
Or maybe it's 100%, but you have to play as Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, maybe. Well, at that point, that's just a regular 100% run.
Exactly. That's why it's a meme.
I suppose.
I forget.
I spun him. Okay, there we go.
I forget what this thing on the floor was.
It's a rug.
No, this thing. The little drawing.
I don't know.
I like how I point like the people are going to see what I'm pointing at.
I'll zoom in on it.
That thing there.
That thing that's flying around the monitor, the fly.
Yeah, that one.
You get it, audience?
Do you see what we see?
Do you see what I see?
Dream Machine. That's how I used to say.
If they give you those lives for free, it's like, that boss is too hard, guys. You're going to need these. But
Speaking of I Spy, Treasure Hunt's a classic. Don't at me. The PC game, by the way.
No, the book.
If you guys
when
played...
when are you going to do a Let's Play of I Spy Treasure Hunt?
I will. Maybe. It's not like... It's kind of hard to find.
Emulated, dude.
I can.
Oh,
well, not even that. I can play it on PC with the right configuration. It's just that it's kind of hard to find online.
As in, like, footage of?
Well, not even just a copy of the game.
Ah.
You can't really buy it anywhere, like, legally anymore.
eBay.
Yeah, but why?
Because get it secondhand. That's why people won't put out retro consoles, remember? People would rather get it secondhand?
Yeah, but then that's just money just going to some rando. No,
No. I agree with you, but like a friend of ours is like he's a friend of mine rather.
Yeah.
I don't think you've met him. He's a big thing of his is he wants to collect every Nicolas Cage movie. So he's buying a lot of them secondhand on eBay, and we're just like, even like the really bad ones, like I get it, but like why, dude? And he's like, well, I got to support my favorite artists. And it's like, no, that's not what you're doing. You're supporting people who've already bought the DVDs. No percent of the money goes to Nicolas Cage.
That'd be great if there was a 1% Nicolas Cage tax, whereas like some of the money just goes to Nicolas Cage every single time you buy something that's Nicolas Cage related.
Yeah, the Cage tax.
The Cage tax.
Farm-free movies.
I mean, good.
No cages.
Lord knows he apparently needs it because considering the amount of expensive crap he bought before he became not so famous anymore.
I'm happy that what's his name is back. Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser, yeah.
He
got screwed.
He got
over.
screwed, but now he's back. He's doing movies again. He's in Doom Patrol. It's apparently really good.
Yeah, he's been in a bunch of critically acclaimed stuff. So it's
like Journey to the Center of the Earth.
That was a great movie.
That wasn't critically acclaimed though.
It was a great movie though. It had the Josh Man in it.
The Josh Hutcherson.
Yeah, the Josh Man.
I shouldn't have attempted that.
It worked out though.
I remember that I could do it, and I was like, oh, I shouldn't attempt it, but I'm gonna.
That's a speedrun, Strand. What are these turtles doing?
They're dead.
They're dead.
They're just hanging out on the road dead.
Yeah. They're dead corpses.
Man, I'm blitzing through this now.
Oh, don't say that. Don't jinx yourself.
Should I attempt to get all the Nope.
I'm just gonna hop all the way along.
Man, it's scary and insane when you actually have to get those boxes for the gem. Hey, you remember the bonus round music?
Of course I do. It's classic.
I wouldn't say it's the best music in the
game. Again, if we didn't make that comment before about not hearing the music, that would make no fucking sense.
We've played many bonus rounds at this point, and we're in one, and you hum the music. It's like,
wow, you remember that? Wow,
you were listening.
You have such a good memory. That's very impressive.
Oh, it's so much easier to bounce on the turtles in this game.
Is it harder in Insane?
Oh yeah, it's significantly
Wow,
harder.
okay.
Like they don't carry momentum when you bounce.
Ah.
Oh. Okay, so did I get the box at the top? Did I break it when I
You
did? Okay.
did.
Look at how easy that level was to get the gem.
That was like almost first try. Was it first try?
I didn't have to reset the level. I died a couple times before a checkpoint,
Okay.
but it was technically first try.
Technically. Technically in a way that isn't actually true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now
We're almost at the nice number.
yeah.
We're so close. If we go over the nice number because of the progression, I'm gonna be really upset.
I don't know because this level doesn't have a bonus round for Tawna, meaning you can't add percentage for beating the level. But there is a gem, and I think that adds 1%. So we'll see. If Slippery Climb doesn't, it once again cucks the Crash Bandicoot player.
Damn you guys! Why did you? You knew it was the nice number. Why didn't you give us the
I don't
nice
think
number?
it was nice back then.
Oh, surely it was. The Kama Sutras existed for thousands of years.
Although actually, they were gonna name and Get Smart. They were gonna name Agent 99 Agent 69 at first.
Oh
and-
no!
and
they
then-
should have done.
Well, I think they just picked that as a number, and then like the executives were like, "You know what that number is? You can't do that." And they made it 99, and then once they made that, people were like the developers were like, "I don't know, 99 sounds sexier than 69."
99. They're like, you know what that number means? I'm like, yeah, that's why we called her that. One, because that's funny as hell. That's hilarious.
Agent 69, and it's the only female agent in all of
The
not Shield. What is it?
Control.
Control.
Control, but it's a weird acronym. And
I don't think we ever learn what the acronyms
No.
for Control or Chaos stand for.
I think we did for Chaos, which was
No.
KAOS.
Yeah, but as in what the
Yeah,
words stand
yeah.
for. I don't think we ever find out what the words are. Control, the acronym is just spelled like the word control. It's
Yeah,
not weird,
yeah.
but like, I don't know if we ever did find out what the acronym stands for.
I wonder what made them go with K. Just like, it's different.
I think just because Control already had a C, and they were like, they're so evil they can't spell.
And because also K means kill. So
Kill
chaos.
all organized society. That's what chaos
Yeah,
stands
that's
for.
exactly what chaos means. There
We live
go.
in a society.
We live in a society, and they want to kill it. God
So,
is
so
dead
now,
and
okay,
we killed him.
I did the chaos one. You go to one for Control.
Okay. Let's think. Constant opening. I've put myself in a corner here.
Damn it.
Constant opening. Nobody. No, constantly opening nobody. Constantly opening nobodies. Terrarium. Riley.
Riley.
O. As in OH.
Where's the L?
Lesbians. I don't know.
So
I'm not gonna
constantly
fucking...
opening nobody's
These
terrariums.
terrariums.
Riley
Riley
O
O.
lesbians.
Yeah, Riley O. Lesbian. That's the founder of Control. Riley O. Lesbian. I don't know. I'm not good. Look, I'm not good at coming up with fake acronyms. My favorite is Stuart Has Uncles, but you know, that's shoe.
That's shoe.
Yeah, shoe. Stuart Has Uncles.
What does that stand for?
Stuart has. It's
No,
shoe,
no, what,
SHU.
what is that meant to remind you of? Like,
No,
what's-
it's from a video.
Oh. Is it like a Roy G. Biv thing? Where it's like you remember it by going like, or like,
No, not even that.
my
Like,
very, like, whatever
It's-
the planet thing to remember the name of the order of the planets is.
it's not even that. It's like two British guys looking at bootleg DVDs,
Ah.
and they notice the logo, and they're trying to figure out what SHU is in the logo.
Ah.
And he goes, and he
Stuart
says
has uncles.
something, and then his friend says Stuart has uncles, and his name is, and the guy who runs the channel is called Stuart.
Oh, well, that would have been good context to have earlier on.
Yeah, well, you know, I was hoping someone would go in the comments, hey, I know that video.
Well, that doesn't help me now, does it?
No. But, you know, I don't care.
Ah, you show me where your loyalties lie.
Yeah. My loyalty's more with a British man who reviews Tat on YouTube than you. Do it.
Alright.
Can you imagine if there were ice physics here?
Oh, gosh.
Because it's rainy and slippery.
Just water physics in general.
Yeah.
If it played like an underwater level in a video game.
Alright,
Alright, so now I've hit a checkpoint. Now the real battle begins.
I really want to be near Jolly Roger Bay, but I can't. And I really,
Oh,
really
Jesus.
want to be with Peach, the princess.
Is that a lyric video for Jolly
Yeah.
Roger Bay?
And it is really hard work, stomping all these Goombas. I wish it would be over.
Alright, here we go.
And soon.
Son of a bitch!
Good jump.
Yeah, I landed that perfectly.
You didn't miss it at all.
There's just gonna be spikes in the audio, and I'm gonna know instantly where I died every time.
Just
Like,
explosion.
just when I finish the marathon and go back and do my death compilation for every game.
You should just take those clips as you go.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be organizing them and like.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wait till all the videos are released and then. All right, now time to code them back through everything.
Yeah, that would be stupid.
Alright. So, what games have you been playing recently?
What games have I been playing recently?
Yeah.
It's not super recent, but I did recently beat Super Mario 64.
Nice.
120 stars.
Well, look at you.
Yeah. I 100% video game. I'd already beaten the game before on 70
You've
stars.
beaten Bowser.
Yeah, but that was the first time I got 120 star. I also beat Devil May Cry 5.
Oh, look at you.
Played that in about 2 or 3 days. Very good game. Personal favorite, perhaps.
Well, look at you.
Yeah, look at me, you say.
There's no cameras.
That's all you have to say.
Yep.
Look at you.
Look at you. Because you can't look. Because I can't. Because I'm looking at the screen. So someone
Yeah.
someone has to.
Oh, nice. Oh, not nice.
That's okay. We'll get the percentage.
We'll see. We'll see.
You've got too much writing on this.
It's not even that. It's just like I would just be mildly disappointed if we missed the nice number.
There's like 17 other games where we can get the nice number in.
Yeah, but we're doing this now.
Yeah, and in the future we'll be doing other things now.
Yeah.
For us anyway.
Well, then, not now.
Then it'll be now.
Yeah, but there is no such thing as now. Now is already gone.
Oh, so in that case we're not doing this now.
Yeah. We're doing this then.
Your story's changing.
No, I'm just saying now isn't a real thing. Because now is already gone.
No time like the present.
No, as soon as I say now, now's gone.
Alright, that's the checkpoint. No more of that garbage gameplay that I did earlier.
Alright, it's time to be a good
Time
gamer.
to play good. And there's only one more checkpoint in the rest of the level, and it's from a Brio bonus round.
Can't wait to get good at it in the comment section.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
That's what a doorbell says.
Yes. Ba-na-na-na-na. Scientists. Platforms. Rain. These are all things that constitute this level.
my god, the exact same
You
jump.
got impatient.
I didn't get impatient. If I'd waited longer, the stairs would have collapsed.
It was at the bottom of the stairs. You could have waited a bit longer.
No, because the stairs would have folded in on themselves and I would have fallen off.
I saw it at the end. The stairs are still up, and the platform was right at the bottom of the last stair. So you could have waited.
You can show me when we get back to that point.
Well, you can just look at the video and see that you're
No,
wrong.
I can't, because by the time I'm watching this video, I'll have already beaten the game.
Yeah, well...
It'll be too late
You will
then.
know when you edit this that you're wrong.
I'm going to have to either put a retroactive apology into the editing,
I wanna
or
see
at the
this-
start of Crash 2, I'm going to have to dedicate a significant portion to go, I watched back all, 4 hours of my gameplay, and I have to apologize for these specific moments.
Yeah, it's called a corrections video.
So you could hear then my voice, right?
Yeah. Good jump.
That one doesn't matter. I haven't hit a checkpoint yet. You know, it took me way too long to realize that you didn't have to reset a level if you died before a checkpoint.
Really?
Yeah. Way too long. So much resetting this level for dying at, the first jump. All those, minutes I've wasted of my life. I could have been curing cancer instead I was resetting Slippery Climb.
Like you know anything about oncology.
Oncology? What?
That's the study of cancer.
Why not just say cancerology?
Because that's not what it's called. It's called oncology.
Stupid Latin.
It's called oncology.
Why did the Latins have a word for cancer? They hadn't discovered it
The
yet.
Latins?
The Latins.
The Latins? Why do the Latins have such weird words? It's not like you grew up with a certain subsect of language, and now everything that isn't that subsect of language or culture is weird.
Man, the devil speaks Latin. That can't be a coincidence.
It's like, wow, you guys are so weird for doing this thing. It's like, it's only weird because you don't do it. And you haven't been doing it your whole life.
Yeah.
It's like the people who are Latins.
It's like the Latins
The Latins, those damn Latins.
going to the Colosseum,
Coming over here, stealing our science.
stealing all of our words.
Stealing all of our words.
We made up the word for Latin.
Yeah.
That was us.
They didn't have anything, they just said,
They just said language.
They said language. Because
These
that was,
are words.
Because they were the original language people, as
Yeah.
we all know, is true.
There's a reason why lang is in language and it's almost in Latin.
Oh, ooh, that was a bit of a weird jump.
Alright.
This time, bird, platform.
That's not the jump I died at before.
I know, but that was a bit freaky. You almost thought you were going to fall off there. Ooh, ooh.
That timing was a bit off from before.
And it is really hard work jumping on these platforms.
Man, even just replaying Slippery Climb now, like I rarely have problems with Slippery Climb and Insane. Like, even just playing this now, it's like, I thank God Stormy Ascent isn't in this game.
Mm.
Alright, I'm gonna step back to the point where I died twice.
And you will see that I am the correct boy. The cycles might be off, but I definitely know for a fact that the cycle was good in the previous one.
Alright, here we go. I sort of see what you mean.
Like, it's up and then look. See? At the bottom step, go down to the bottom step, wait for it to rotate around, you should just be able to hop onto it easy without jumping from the top step and hoping for like a pixel perfect jump.
No, that's how I've always done it. Even in the original game, I've always had to jump from like the third step to the thing. It's just that I keep undershooting it because I'm scared.
I'm a scared man.
I keep like letting my nerves get to the better of me.
Yeah. Well, you have nerves. You're not even a real gamer.
What?
You're supposed to play games completely emotionlessly.
And also immersionlessly. There's no immersion in horror games.
Yeah.
That's how you know I'm a gamer.
Yeah. And we speak monotone. And we... do we hate women? Just...
We definitely hate women voice actors when their characters do bad things.
Ah, gotcha. Not the character itself.
No, yeah. Like Laura Bailey, famous, like one of the most celebrated voice actors in the industry, gets bullying because Last of Us 2 wasn't up to certain people's expectations. Like Laura Bailey's done more voice work than a lot of voice actors.
Yeah, she's done quite a lot.
She's done a lot, and like a lot of her stuff is like she has a lot of fans, and like I'm one of her fans. Like I don't follow her work, but like whenever she's in the game, I'm like, I know Laura Bailey.
Oh, that's cool.
And then like she voices Ellie, I think, in Last of Us 2, and then it doesn't do as well as Last of Us 1 according to some people, and then those people are like, I will kill you. You laugh because it's not happening to us.
I don't laugh. I was more like,
People are stupid.
Some people are stupid.
It's like Kelly Marie Tran all over again.
Make it a jump.
I
I'm
will
not
right
hit
now.
the spook.
The spook?
The spook. It's my way of saying spike. Get over there. Get over here.
It worries me when like people like can't disconnect that sort of thing.
Right.
It's not that I think it's real, obviously, but like they give like actors and actresses, mainly actresses, hate for like projects that they're in not being good, as if they have any creative control. Like sometimes they do.
Yeah, like creative decisions about how they should portray their characters.
Well, not even that. Like in Endgame, a large part of why Fat Thor was a thing was like Chris Hemsworth was like, give me something different to do.
Right.
And then they were like, okay, well we'll have Thor have PTSD from not killing Thanos. And then he was like, oh, I like this, and he was playing the character, and then the writers were like, okay, but he'll turn back into regular Thor at some point in the movie, and he said, no, I don't want that to be a thing. Largely because that's not how PTSD works,
Yeah.
but also because like I think he was having fun playing a different version of the character.
Even though the fat suit didn't really look that great.
I mean, they put their budget for CG into Thanos and all the other stuff, and it's like, fair enough. You didn't want to allocate money for the fat suit when you could have made the army look good.
I don't even think it was CG. I think it was a prosthetic.
It was
thing.
prosthetic, but they always touch up that stuff with a bit of CG.
Yeah.
I thought it looked fine personally, but
Well, it's not technically CG actually.
The Lion King isn't animated. It's not live action, rather.
Well, it isn't.
I know that, but like making that distinction is like super mandatory, like arbitrary. Like, what else are you gonna call it?
Yeah. It was really depressing when I watched a video.
I don't think I've ever completed that Brio bonus strand in the original game.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Alright, so there's one specific bit coming up that I'm scared of in this level.
But yeah, there's like I got really depressed when I saw a video about like when the Lion King remake was a new thing, and it was like the React channel,
Oh yeah.
and it was like asking college kids if it was live action or animated, and it was like 6-3 saying it was live action.
It largely doesn't matter.
I mean, it kind of does. If they're like trying to go like, 'cause it's not.
It's animated to be photorealistic like a live action movie would be.
Yeah,
That's enough of a distinction from 2D animation to just call it live action.
but it's animation. It doesn't 2D animation. Animation is just isn't just relegated to 2D animation. Obviously.
Alright, shut up. We're about to get nice percent.
Nice percent.
You're about to be so disappointed.
Come on.
Like, I'm so sorry.
Come on. Give it to me.
Ah!
Yes!
It's all...
69%! 69%!
Wow, getting nice percent turns you into a racist.
What do you mean racist?
That was clearly an Asian accent.
That was not. Actually, no, that was more Italian than anything else. Thank you very much.
So you admit you were doing an accent?
Yeah, just because you're doing an accent doesn't mean you're being a racist.
Wow.
You, sir, are an
I didn't know-
oversensitive
I didn't
millennial.
know- you snowflake cock.
You snowflake cuck. Doing an accent does not make you a racist individual. Depends on what you. It depends on the context. Depends on what you're doing with that accent.
I can't wait for you to get cancelled.
It depends on a lot of things. Dun, 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 dun.
My long con has finally paid off.
This was your plan all along.
I bought the wrong laptop specifically so you'd co-commentate this with me so I could cancel you.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Cancel culture is a beautiful thing.
It can be.
Uh,
When it's targeted
Rarely.
when it's targeted at the right people.
Yeah, but you don't always know.
Yeah.
If it's the right people, that's the problem. It's often just a case for mainly Twitter to enact mob justice. And just to be like, hey, we did the good thing. We did the good.
We did goodness.
We are a good and
We
righteous
are
people.
we are the force for good in the world.
Oh, hey, you didn't like this thing? Get fucked. Oh, also, by the way, we're good people. Ooh. That fucking Aku is cursed.
Well, he's not in his box because there's the gem path before it, so they can't put a box after the gem path.
Just the way the transparent white
White Aku.
It just looks terrifying.
Yeah, they can't believe they whitewashed Aku for these levels.
For fuck's sake.
Cancel Crash Bandicoot. No, don't cancel Crash 4. Don't do it.
Cancel Crash 4, Activision, and Toys Bob. Cancel
I
it.
play that game so badly.
You heard the man.
No.
He's the biggest fan of Crash, and he said cancel it.
If you
so
recall,
do
I
it.
said cancel Crash Bandicoot. This first game, I don't mind.
Well,
if
that
you
means
get
I'll
rid of
never
it.
make a Crash Bandicoot game ever again.
That's not true.
Well, you said Crash. They going to interpret that as Crash Bandicoot as a whole, as a franchise.
And now I'm specifying. The
Yeah, well,
first
it's
game.
too late. They've already hit the cancel button.
Man, that was
Too-
fast. They
it's
haven't
too
even
late.
haven't even released this. They've already pressed the button.
Don't you know Activision has ears in every wall?
That explains why. I was gonna make a joke that wasn't really a joke. I
Yeah.
don't know where I was going with that. Never mind. I'm just gonna stop talking and play the game
Ba-bum.
because this is another longish level that I. Oh boy.
You almost missed the jump for.
Yeah.
Good
Actually,
luck.
this is gonna be our first instance of. Oh, ow. It's gonna be my first instance of taking the colored gem platforms. Because this is the first time we've had the specific color gem that we need before the level appears in the world map.
I'm gonna be honest. At this point, Crash for me is just blurring into like a big amalgamation of like levels and looks. Do you know what I mean?
I legitimately don't. That sentence made no sense to me.
No, it's just like everything's sort of blurring together at this point because I've just been sitting here watching Crash.
You've been here for so long, it's like everything is Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
I can't tell where Crash ends and the world begins.
None of this makes sense to me anymore. Bum, bum, bum. How nice did that spider just hop down right when you
Yeah,
needed them?
that's so nice of them.
Just to hop down.
I don't understand people with arachnophobia. The spiders are clearly your friends. That's the message of Crash Bandicoot. Trust the spiders.
Speaking of arachnophobia, there's a new game by Obsidian that has arachnophobia mode.
Oh, what's that?
And it has different scales depending on how severe your arachnophobia is to change the spiders into different things.
Oh, okay.
And apparently it is useful to some people. So there you go. Accessibility, even more so. Ba-bum.
Yeah.
Grab it.
Grab the face.
Grab his face. Not the weird white transparent one. That was horrifying.
Wow. I can't believe you just come out and said you find white people horrifying. You're getting cancelled now.
No, I thought you can't be racist to white people. Isn't that the thing?
Wow.
It's a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit. Can't say anything.
When will straight white men have their day?
Can't do anything nowadays. Can't do anything. Can't say jack shit.
You can't say anything nowadays translates to you shouldn't have said that in the first place. This is there were less tolerant times.
Surely be more tolerant. In terms of more tolerant for like bad things.
Yeah, I definitely said the wrong thing there. And thank you for not drawing attention to it, you bastard.
I was correcting you actually, just in case, just so people know where we were coming from.
We live in less tolerant. Actually, it kind of feels like sometimes like we live in less tolerant times than we have.
Yeah, it depends on what you're talking about. Depends on what's the situation is.
Like way more people now are lactose intolerant than have been from what I've gathered. In that sense,
from my extensive research of nothing.
Oh, fuck off!
Okay, bye.
I'll just get the Cortex mask and I'll come back for the gem. This one's a particularly easy level.
From my extensive research of asking like 10 people if they are lactose intolerant.
Damn it.
I asked at a lactose intolerant
convention,
meeting, but it's fine.
I was on a Reddit for lactose intolerant people.
I was at lactose intolerant subreddit, and they said they are lactose intolerant.
See, I can make fun of that because that's where I know that like anti-vaxxers, that's why they get like so up in arms about stuff. Like research shows, yeah, it's because you looked up research that you specifically looked for research that confirms your worldview,
yeah, exactly,
and ignored all the extensive research into the other topics. All right,
it's like that video where
Crash had Cortex's face for a moment there.
That was no thank you.
It was no thank you.
That was very no thank you for me. But it was like that video where he was
son of a
gun.
Alright, well I'm resetting the level then. I already had to get the gem, but now I can't even get the key. Goodbye.
Oh wow, Crash just exploded into a bunch of wampus.
He was breaking the crate. So I've interrupted you a bunch. What were you saying?
No, I was going to say that it's like that video of a guy who went to an anti-vax rally.
Oh yeah,
He's asking people questions. He's like, so...
are you a doctor?
Yeah, he was like, so was that 10 years of studied research or was that quick search on Google? When he's asked him why he believes what he believes.
Yeah.
And it's like, why would there a doctor be here? And it's like, yeah, that's a good question. Why would a doctor be here? It's kind of what I'm asking.
It's a good question. No, because doctors are part of the problem. They're the ones lying to you.
That's the thing that doesn't get me.
That doesn't get you.
That doesn't get me. I'm not falling for this.
You didn't fall for it. It didn't get you.
No, that's one of the things I don't get. How can an establishment as large as the medical establishment is keep a secret for that long?
Yeah.
If it's all a bunch of bullshit, it doesn't make sense. The U.S. presidency couldn't keep a sexual relationship between a secretary and the president under wraps. How the hell do you think an entire medical international establishment is going to keep that under wraps?
Man, I was listening to a friend's podcast, and they were talking about conspiracy theories that they like, not that they buy into, but that they'd be more willing to accept.
Yeah.
It sort of changed when one said like the one like conspiracy theory I can really like
get behind.
I don't understand rather is like flat Earth, and that's mainly because like nobody has anything to gain if the world is round over the flat.
Yeah, that's the thing. Who? Oh, the
globe makers.
The globe heads.
It's maybe a $1 million industry worldwide.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. There's some pretty prestigious
it's not
globe
that
makers
profitable.
out there. There's like a globe maker. I forget their name, but they're like a really prestigious globe creator, and they make really expensive. Ow.
Oh, if I fell off the edge, I would have been very annoyed.
Good hitbox.
The snake got revenge from the grave.
I think a lot of it comes from people wanting to feel like they're smarter than everyone else.
Well, another friend put it best. Like, flat earthers aren't stupid people; they're smart people that the system failed.
Right.
That's where a lot of the conspiracy theories come from. At least the ones that like aren't, actively harmful, like anti-vaxxing and stuff like that. Like lizard people as well. Like that's another one that's like, you're not hurting anyone by believing in lizard people.
Shut up, we're lizard people. We're not supposed to let anyone know that.
That's why we don't have webcam.
Yeah. But we're just like super wholesome.
Oh
like
yeah, we're some of my best friends are lizard people. You guys are the good lizard people.
I'm talking about the bad lizard people. Who are they? The people I don't like doing what I don't like.
Yeah.
That didn't make sense.
You guys are alright. The rest of your kind is bad.
Why do you like us? Oh, because we've been friends?
Because I actively know you.
Yeah, because I actively know you. I'm just talking about everyone else who's like you. In a vague sense.
Gotta jump on this guy. Because if you spin him, he destroys this Cortex mask. He really does get revenge from beyond the grave if you spin him instead of jumping on him. That was a clever
one.
Game design by Naughty Dog there. Just to be like, you can't spin this one.
Ha ha ha.
A lot of it's trial and error, but hey, so are a lot of old games.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
Alright, actually land on the TNT this time.
And then go! You!
Made it, alright. This one's a bit different, because I don't have to wait around. Just jump straight to the platform.
What a skip.
Grab the key, I don't have to go back for those boxes.
Crash, you was right there, why'd you let him go?
So that Cortex mask is especially difficult and insane when you have to get all the boxes in that bonus round too. You gotta double back and you'll see in like 12 games.
Oh look, we 100% of the game.
In terms of key percent, done.
Key percent.
Time.
2:59:04. Wow, that's shit. That was a fucking terrible time.
If I was just going for key percent, I wouldn't have fucked around with toxic waste for so long.
Yeah, it's a marathon run.
It legitimately is part of a marathon.
So it is a marathon run.
It's not a sprint.
You know, we're not going to go for the super hard strats because that would just take up too much time.
All right, come on. Yay! All right.
She can never be rude or unkind.
You still got hoodwinked on the brain.
I do.
But a sad song
playing at the back of our mind.
I was gonna say we're gonna get demonetized, but I'm not monetized as it is.
I doubt Hoodwink's monetized at this point. I doubt there's anything on there.
There's some weird shit that still comes up in like copyright claims on YouTube.
Yeah. Cake me out of the... I didn't say that.
You said cake me out of the woods.
Take me out of the woods, great big world.
You know what I'm wanting for you. Oh man, my voice went real bad while trying to sing that.
It's good.
You know what I'm wanting for you.
Oh yeah, remember that video I was talking about? I was like talking about if Hoodwink was a bad movie or not.
Oh yeah.
In it, they were talking about the comparisons to Shrek.
Oh yeah.
And they were making jokes about how like on the back of her thing it says faraway places,
mm-hmm.
and then he does a cutaway
to
far away. And then he goes, he was like joking about it, but then he was like, okay, maybe it's a bit similar to Shrek. I'm like, no, it's not. It's like, okay, if that's the case, then Shrek ripped off Star Wars a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Far, far away in that context is closer to like how
I know, but
fairy tales
it's
are
the
like.
same logic of saying like, oh, they used the words far, far away, so
in
that
a
means
land
that
far, far away.
Yeah, it's not like far away it was invented by Shrek. Bunch of bullshit. Get out of here.
It's weird that like that when Shrek came out, it didn't, because like when Twilight came out, vampires were a big thing for a while, and then when Game of Thrones was released, dragons became the big thing. It's weird that there weren't a lot of different ogre stories when Shrek was released.
I mean,
like teen romance novels where an ogre is the
I feel like ogre is like just a tiny bit more specific. They're like,
It's harder to clarify what an ogre is for a teen audience. That's true.
Yeah. They're like, this is more of a niche market.